Good morning. Now it's time for your weekly KRHC report. I'm Mike Vandy, joined this morning with Scott Curtis from the Kossuth Regional Health Center. We're talking about Providers Day on the program this morning. Now, Scott, for our listeners that are interested in knowing what exactly Providers Day is, what is it?
Great question, and good morning to you as well, Mike. In Providers Day, we've talked about this in terms of a reference to all of the medical staff out at Kossuth Regional Health Center. You might see on a calendar a National Day of recognition that today is Doctors' Day, which it is. However, when you look at our practice out at Kossuth Regional, we have a team that includes more than just physicians on that. Physician assistants, for example, psychologists. That really allows us to use a broader term called providers. And that's why we really are renaming this for us as Providers Day.
Now, you have a couple of new people coming onto the staff at the KRHC. Tell our listeners about who those two are.
Yeah, two new physicians that are going to be starting. They are a husband and wife couple, Dr. John and Amy Shanson. If you've been listening along to the news lately, we are just about to embark on a clinic expansion project so we can make room for these two, because they join then really an existing team that is quite extensive. I'm going to list the names just so everyone remembers and is aware of who's out there for our medical staff. We have Dr. Josiah Brinkley, who joined us the year before last. We have Dr. Harry Condolian, our surgeon. Dr. Christian Grindberg, he just joined us this last fall as well. Dr. Mia Hegarty-Roach, she is our psychologist. Dr. Yelly, Dr. Lampy, Dr. Moss, Dr. Owen, Dr. Van Tiger, family practice physicians. They've been with us for a while now, names that you should be familiar with. And we also have our physician assistants, Mark Davis, Kim Etherington, Jennifer Von Bank, and Greg Zog. That's that list of the medical staff. And then you add to that Dr. John and Amy Shanson. You have the largest group that I have ever known, and I think that we've had in history at Kossuth Regional Health Center. And it's really a remarkable testament to the strength of this group and their ability to thrive and develop and grow in a time that we know healthcare is challenging to find providers to come to a rural area like ours. We're just blessed to have this group of people, and this is a time for us to recognize them.
Well, you mentioned the expansion. Some people may be wondering about what that is. Can you tell listeners about what the expansion entails?
Sure. Anybody that's been out there to our clinic knows we have what we call pods. They're hallways where two providers share a hallway, have exam rooms and a shared nursing area. What we're doing is we're able to do some internal renovation and create another one of those pods or hallways. The good news is we don't have to add additional square footage to the building. We can do it by retrofitting existing space.
Scott, before we get out of the program for this morning, is there a way to celebrate Providers Day or to acknowledge people?
I think that truly and honestly for our providers, just that kind word, maybe a note or something to that effect, just to acknowledge how much you appreciate them. It goes a farther way than you realize when people take the time to do that, because it's so many times we hear things that, hey, can you help me? This is sore, that type of thing. But just to be acknowledged and thanked really makes a difference. So I would encourage you to do that. We're doing some things at the hospital so that we can show them from the organization how much we appreciate them as well. I would ask you to do that.
Scott, thanks for joining us this morning. Always appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
This has been your weekly KRHC report here on Hometown Radio KLJ. You can hear a new report every Tuesday and Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour right here on Hometown Radio KLGA.